Okay, here we go. So you want to get used to this position right here. So today's lesson is going to be How Lucky, and by John. Okay. Today's lesson is going to be on How Lucky by John Prine. The chords are, first of all, you want to put your capo on number 4. I have mine on fret 5 because I have it tuned down a step or half step. You want to go ahead and get C position, and you want to be able to Travis pick the A, D, and E strings. So A, D, E, D. Okay, when it comes time, you want to add your, you want to be able to tickle these treble strings. So the trick is to get it to do it at the same time. And to be able to do that, you have to practice this Travis picking at least 200 times. Maybe 300 to 400 or even more, possibly less, depending on your level. You want to be able to do G, or D, G, A, G, and back to A, D, G, A, D, E, A, D, E, D. And then you could just relate it to like songs like Good Hearted Woman if you wanted to. I think that would help, so you wouldn't have to do all the, you would be able to just go, you can do a whole song. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and men. I switched it on you. So what you want to do is when you switch to F, you really want to use your bass string. So I told you wrong. It's really your E. You can do both. Actually, you can do both. But you can use your E, D, A, D. And then, then I just use these two on my last one. So on this song, the intro is E twice with your, index finger. You use your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string, and a hammer on the A string and the B string. So that's the first thing you want to learn is that. And I guess I hit that D on the way down with my thumb. So I've already switched to that kind of pattern. Or you can just leave it like that. I really don't know what he's doing on the record anymore. Because I haven't heard the record in so long. I've just been playing my own version. So somewhere in there you're going to start to, you just want to get the feel, and you're going to start trying to use those treble strings with your index finger. I like to use the whole, I've seen him use the whole chord, all 3 fingers off of it, even though you may not hear that, but it's still not going to hurt if you do hit that string. So right there and I'm going to pause and let you know that I'm not a teacher. I don't pretend to be one. So this lesson is just for people wanting to learn the song. If you're an intermediate guitar player, you should be able to play it. So basically, you get that picking pattern down with your thumb, and you can kind of exercise your index finger a little. So you want to, when you do switch to, you're just playing the melody. See, I didn't hit all the notes, but anyway. So before you get too carried away, you really just want to learn your hammer-ons too. To hammer on with your middle finger as you're striking the E string down on your first fret with your thumb. You're going to want to also, so, you know, to G to B. After you do that hammer on with the G in the second fret, the second fret G string, back to the G string. Is that the G string? Yeah. Back to your B string. That's that E string open. So, you know, your index finger here in C position on the first fret on the B string, and then you're going to kind of move over and do kind of a G, but it's not really a G. With your pinky, you're just going to move over and do a B on the third fret. So, like so. So you got to get used to doing the melodies. And that might take a little while. So if I was just doing the treble strings, I would be doing it with this finger. These would be my back and forth, like a tick-tock kind of thing. And I would just be using this finger . See, I'm just sounding it out in my head right now as I'm doing it. I messed up. Then I could hear that it wasn't correct, so I just sounded it out. Isn't that how the melody goes? So while you're playing that melody, you just want to keep this tick-tock, or A-B, you know, A-D, A-D, A-D-E-D. See, that time I didn't hit the E. You don't have to always hit it. It's really, once you learn that part, it's all your song. It's however you want to do it. That's not wrong. He prefers to. So he has that extra melody line, I guess. Maybe it makes it more interesting. So then you're just using this pattern with your thumb, which is E-D-A-D. And on here, you just hammer on the second, like I said a while ago. What is this string? This is your C position. So this is your B string, but it's on the first fret. So you're keeping it there while you're doing the. you're hitting this at the same time as you hit that hammer on. Back to that, whatever, that string, in the C position. See how I'm keeping that going? See, that wasn't right. So when you go to this last part, I'm just going boom, 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 boom. Because what I've been doing years ago is I used to just sit here, because I was trying to learn Fleetwood Mac songs with like, whatever, Lindsey Buckingham. He used the Travis picking in that song, but they, that's a totally different thing because he's doing the, but this song is just an easier way to get into the Travis picking, I guess. So you wouldn't hit that twice, but once with it fingered on the first fret and once with it open. That B string on the first fret there. And then at the same time, see, it's hard to do it slow. So it's easier just to be up to speed. That's not it. So basically, what I've learned to do is play the chords well enough to where you can fool around with the picking pattern a little bit, but you never get off. Anyway. I was late on it. It's just the chords, and I'm just kind of making up the picking pattern. So really, that's all it is to it. If you can just get the pattern down, that A, D, E, D, and then the one for F is E, D, A, D. When you get to the G, you're only going to do the two instead of a. You're just going to do these two, E and D. So you can do with your pointer finger, the index finger here. So it's on your third fret, down to your first fret for your index finger, off, open, and then back. I guess I am using that, but I think he just uses these two. And I really think that's the whole song, really. Just practice these little things. So tickling the B string and G string maybe a little bit with your index. index finger while your thumb is playing the melody. I mean the rhythm. Thumb is playing that Travis picking rhythm. So one more time, that's the intro. Is that so you want to be already like you want to be playing the melody ahead of the chord change. So when you go to F, you kind of jump into that F, you know. So I guess that's the end of the lesson. If you have any questions, just please don't hesitate to ask, and subscribe if you like, and if you like this channel, or give me a thumbs up. Thank you, and have a nice day.